Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways, what is the estimated loss of revenue till date due to the cessation of collection of tolls, bridge and road tolls, as contained in the Ministry's press release dated 17th November 2021?
Mr. Speaker, there are in total 38 toll stations across the country. There has been no loss of revenue to the Ministry of Roads and Highways since the cessation of the collection of road tolls. Mr. Speaker, after the presentation of the 2022 budget statement and economic policy of government by the Minister of Finance on 17th November 2020, most road users refused to pay road tolls at all the locations throughout the country. During that period, there was confusion between road users and the collectors. Mr. Speaker, in order to save lives and property at the toll locations, a directive was issued for the suspension of the collection of the tolls. Mr. Speaker, with the approval of the 2022 budget, effectively, road tolls have been zero rated and there will be no revenue in 2022 for road tolls.
The Minister and the Ministry over the years have reported that the toll booth averagely gives about 78 million annually. 78 million averagely. They are able to collect about 78 million annually average. If you break this by 365 days, it gives you averagely a little over 200,000 a day. And between 18th November and 18th December, when the appropriation was passed, that's 30 days. Because when you multiply it, you have 6.4, averagely about 6.4 million. Will the minister tell this House that the country lost an average of over 6 million Ghana cedis as a result of his cessation of the collection of toll over this period before the appropriation was passed?
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to put on record that, yes, in some months we could go up to 75, 78 million Ghana cedis. I mean, that is for the year. But on the average, if you take the, say, 5 years and you do the extrapolation, Mr. Speaker, I want to put on record that on annual average, the figure is around 68 million. Just as even on monthly average, we put it at 5, but it could be plus 10, minus 10 on monthly basis. Mr. Speaker, I do not know what we consider as a loss, because it depends upon the comparison and the relationship being drawn. Mr. Speaker, nothing is good or bad unless it's by comparison. And that's why I indicated earlier on that what I was privy to and my ministry was privy to was so frightening that even if within those few days some monies would have obviously been corrected, as a responsible government, a responsible ministry, and a responsible minister, Mr. Speaker, it will not be proper to put the lives of our compatriots, any Ghanaian, at risk because of collection of tolls, because no amount of money could have compensated for the loss of even an individual. So even if within those few days, yes, obviously some money would have been collected, whether it's up to 5 million, 6 million, I don't think it will be up to the 6 million as my colleague mentioned, because the 6 million is an average for a whole month. But whatever it was, priority was given to protection of life and property, and no amount of money, as I've said, could have compensated for loss of any life. And it would have been very irresponsible on the part of my ministry and my good self, to keep quiet for the pandemonium at that time to continue to rage on, leading to loss of any life. Because once a life was lost, we couldn't have brought it back. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.